Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. You are that outfit. You couldn't actually be Beatrice. Maybe Beatrice was happy that Ava had called her by her own name. She cackled cheerfully. In concert, that laugh, gold butterflies crept up, as though a storm of gold dust was spinning around the room, and the room shone the color of gold. Indeed, I am the Golden Witch Beatrice. There is no need to be so frightened. I am praising your exploits. Truly excellent. Imagine that you would spectacularly solve the riddle with the epitaph. It's worthy of my admiration. You're the one who sent that letter. Saw and heard all the gold in the Ushirome headship, right? You wrote that in your letter, and I overcame that challenge. Indeed, I shall acknowledge it. Right now, all of the gold piled up here and everything in the Ushirome family is for you to do as you please. And totally not me goading you on like Emperor Palpatine of fucking Anakin so that you do bad things to the rest of the people. After all, from this moment on, you are already the Ushirome family head. But really, it's true, right? Right? Do not be agitated. I am openly praising you. As proof, I shall grant you this. Beatrice took a ring off her own finger and held it out to Ava. She fearfully accepted it and realized that it was a ring. Could it this be? Indeed, this golden ring is proof that the Ushirome family's headship returned to me from Hikinzo. From now on, it's yours. It is yours. You may place it on your finger and hold it high before your siblings. No one should doubt that you have now succeeded the Ushirome family headship. Ava stared closely at the ring. It certainly wasn't a fake. Without a doubt, it was the real thing. She dreamed of receiving this ring someday, focused on this day over and over again, and it was now finally a reality. This ring had now designated her as the head and had been handed over to her, and timidly, she put it on the middle finger of her left hand. In that instant, she felt a deep emotion well up inside her that she'd never felt before. Oh no, we put on the one ring! No! This is how Gollum became a thing. Her mind grew blank. Both eyes were opened. That ring was on her own finger, not in a dream but in reality. That ring is also pleased. After all, it managed to reach you, the one who dreamed of putting it on their finger for so long. That ring, father's ring. How many nights have you dreamed of putting that on your finger as you have done now? The strength of those feelings became your magic and materialized itself. Now you are worthy of calling yourself a great witch. Who are you? Are you really Beatrice? Cackle. I am the Golden Witch Beatrice, the Ushirome family alchemist. I feel like you're getting off on being able to, announce yourself. It's like fucking WWE, like how they walk down and announce, it's Triple H. Why am I imagining Triple H suplexing her off of a fucking wired metal cage? In accordance with my contract with Kinzo, I will now pass everything on to you. All of the gold I entrust to Kinzo, with also all of my insanity, and all of the wealth he built up through that, and the honor and the headship of the Ushirome family. And I will now pass my power and my insanity in the title of the Endless Witch. The title of the Witch. I will pass on all my magical power and the titles of the Golden Witch and the Endless Witch. Following my predecessor's example, I will hand over my name, Beatrice, along with that title. You may now call yourself by that name. Ava gulped. The chandelier light, which had seemed dim, now felt too bright. By my name I shall now commence the succession of the Golden Witch. The instant Beatrice made that proclamation, everything was buried by a golden spark. Is that the fucking Skittles? Why is Skittles falling from the fucking sky? And changed into a majestic place that looked like an audience hall. In the audience hall there was a crowd of Beatrice's minions and brethren, as well as countless gold butterflies celebrating this first succession ceremony in 1,000 years. When she looked, she saw Beatrice in a throne that only the Endless Witch was permitted to sit in, holding a golden staff, reigning with a dazzling dignity. Without being ordered by anyone, Ava automatically kneeled, hanging her head. A goat attendant respectfully handed Beatrice a golden staff in the shape of a one-winged eagle. After Beatrice stood up and received that staff, she laid the tip of it on Ava's shoulder and spoke. It was a proclamation of 1,000 years in coming. Ushiromia Ava, you have spectacularly solved the riddle of the witch's epitaph and reached the Golden Land. I praise that accomplishment, and hand over all of the endless magic as well as the titles of the Golden Witch and the Endless Witch. And then you wake up and you and Rosa are just lying there bleeding out after both having shot each other with a shotgun, and you're having a fucking coma dream as you're dying. From this point forth, you may call yourself by my name Beatrice. Come, raise your face, then stand and accept this staff. Or she's having a psychotic break and multiple split personalities, and her schizophrenia now has split personality issues. I am the most grateful. Ava, I am most grateful. Ava stood up dizzy, then took the magic staff from Beatrice's hand. Her hand was trembling slightly. Is this gonna be a hypnosis thing? Is Battler aware of all this happening? As soon as she grasped that staff, she was wrapped up in a brilliant sparkle of gold, as though gold butterflies were flowing out from inside her. In that instant, she succeeded the Golden Witch. Ava felt something in the depths of her soul be reborn. To describe it in a word, it was energy. And then she also lost all her empathy, and she's now addicted to cocaine. Energy with a golden color. It felt like she was like, I've still said the idea, like, does magic cause brain damage? Does it have an effect on your brain like narcotics? Does it change your personality? Felt like she was waking up, as though she had been half asleep ever since she had been born, and was opening her eyes for the first time. It felt as though her true eyes were inside her eyes, were open for the first time in her life. I, Lambda. Indeed, a fitting and beautiful outfit for the Golden Witch. Yeah, does look nice. Come, you may show yourself to all those people. Let them know that the new witch is indeed you. Ava, no, the new Beatrice turned around timidly. When she did, the witch's minions, which filled the vast audience hall, honored her with applause, that sounded like the roaring of the sea. Come, everyone. Replace all of the portraits of Beatrice with the new Beatrice. Lift up words of celebration for the new Beatrice. Neat. The painting keeps changing. New Beatrice, congratulations on the succession of the Golden Witch. I hope that you will become able to stand on your own as a proud Golden Witch and as the Endless Witch. Yet yes, I will do my best. I expect a composure befitting the Endless Witch from you, unlike your naughty predecessor. Ho 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 ho. Teacher, we're in the middle of a serious ceremony, so please, enough of that. Congratulations on the succession of the Golden Witch, new Beatrice Sama. I am called Renove. I am one of the 72 demons permitted to serve the Golden Witch. If you are ever inconvenienced in the slightest, please let me know at once. Thank you. Renove is rude, but reliable. If anything confuses you in your new days as a witch, speak to this man and he should be able to help you. Predecessor Beatrice-sama, it is a shame that I was not permitted to serve you further, even though we have finally been reunited like this. These last 1,000 years have been very entertaining for me. You have my deepest gratitude. Indeed, 1,000 years of you wasn't boring. Please take care of the new witch. Yes, I, Renove, will obey the final order of the formal Beatrice. You'd better thank me, okay? Huh. Ava Beatrice solved the riddle of the witch's epitaph and was welcome as the new Endless Witch. She was gifted with an aptitude for magic and is expected to grow into an extraordinarily great witch. This genius of a witch often overindulges in her own power during her younger days, such as the trials only geniuses may endure, and if she proves successful, her name will surely be engraved in the history of the Endless Witches. Will she be able to overcome the trials that forced her predecessor to surrender? Lambda Delta, the Witch of Certainty, who has lived for 1,000 years. She embodies the idea that hard workers are rewarded, and is revered even by humans. Though she is a witch, she does not stray far from the concepts of humans. For that reason, her power as one worshipped by humans is incalculable. However, she is fickle about whose efforts she chooses to reward, and in many cases she bestows her favor upon those who entertain her the most. Her immense, swift, and terrifying power can make any witch surrender in an instant. However, she is often reckless, and Bernkastel was able to take full advantage of that. I gave my signature to recommend you for succession of the witch, got it? In other words, if I hadn't signed, you wouldn't have been able to become a witch. So thank me a little, okay? This is the Witch of Certainty, Lady Lambda Delta. The recommendation of a witch from the Senate was the fucking Senate. Aren't you the Senate? Palpatine was required for your succession as an Endless Witch. Lady Lambda Delta recommended you and became your guardian. Thank you. Hey, Beato. Here's a cool staff. This kid isn't grateful enough. I think I'll take back that recommendation. A person making these recommendations shouldn't act like a child, right? If you've signed, make sure you take responsibility. Lady Lambda Delta is also the Witch of Certainty. The Witch of Certainty prefers to make fate firm, to create a fate of certainty. She really liked and highly valued your efforts until today. Well, you had that unfortunate child and all that unrewarded effort. I can sympathize just a bit with that. It's not like I felt sorry for you or anything, so don't be so full of yourself. Soon? From my point of view, your succession, well, it was more of a coincidence than a miracle. Bernkastel, the Witch of Miracles, who has lived for 1,000 years. Her vast power is capable of creating all kinds of miracles, but her heart has broken a bit as a result. Back when she was a human, Lambda Delta once imprisoned her within a cruel fate, toying with her the whole time. As a result, it seems she's unable to abandon others who are caught within a similar fate. Theoretically, she's a witch with the greatest of powers, but in practice this is no more realistic than folding a piece of paper 100 times so that it reaches the moon. Yet, she did fold it 100 times. It isn't worthy of my recommendation. Cackle. This is Lady Burncastel. She's quite hard to please. Still, you could say that just having her participate in the celebration makes you exceedingly lucky. I only came because this is a rare once in a millennium event that's going to happen like 20 more times in the course of this story. And I heard there'd be some good sake. New Beatrice-sama, please come greet us as well. Huh? Oh, I'm pleased to meet you. The 7 sisters of Purgatory were gathered in line. The eldest sister, Lucifer, took a step forward and kneeled. This is furniture that serves me as a gift to celebrate your inheritance. I will send them to you. Once you succeed the position of Golden Witch, you will need to carry out the resurrection ceremony for yourself. The 7 sisters of Purgatory perform an essential role in that ceremony. Hey, now that you're the witch, you're now required to be a murderer. It's like, hey, you have superpowers. By the way, you're a vampire. So that superpowers comes with the fact that you have to eat people and drink blood. Like someone saying, yeah, I want more muscle mass. Okay, you're a werewolf now. Fuck. They're a villainous bunch, but they serve their purpose. Have them do whatever you wish. We will always be by Beatrice-sama's side. Please order us to do anything you desire. We'll accomplish our tasks without fail. Even after that, many nobles and minions visited and offered words of congratulations for the new witch. As she responded to them confusedly, she felt as though she was growing lightheaded due to the lack of oxygen. She couldn't tell if this was something real or unreal, but there was just one thing she could understand, a feeling of achievement at being permitted to call herself the Golden Witch. That alone was a truth she could definitely understand. What is all this? Oh, they went away. What is all this?